Oh God!
Perfect timing for us to come back for our next topic, which is going to be
Hookup horror stories.
Yeah, bad horror stories or hookup horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
Bad hookups in general, right?
Yeah. So. No, we're not supposed to use that. You're gonna restart. We gotta restart that.
No,
it's perfect. It's perfect because he's got the Grinder app on.
Oh God.
Okay, so David.
So I'll go first. So there was horror hookup story was years ago. I was hooking up with this guy. We had hooked up like a total of 3 times. It was probably like the best, like one of the best, right, that I've ever had. And there was one time we were hooking up in a hotel room that he got, and we're making out. And he was doing that thing where he sucks on your tongue, and like he kind of got like a really good grip on my tongue, and he kind of like pulled at the same time as he was sucking on my tongue, and he ripped that little stringy thing under my tongue. So as it was happening, I heard like a little like pop noise, and I just freaked out. I rushed to the bathroom, and I was just like bleeding from my mouth, and he was like, "Oh my God, like, are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, dude, you just like fucking tore my tongue." Like, So needless to say, we had to stop it right there. And after he left, I contacted one of my friends who's a nurse, and I was just like, "Yo, like, do I need to run to the emergency room? Like, what do I do?" And she's like, "No," she's like, "We technically don't need that little stringy thing. It doesn't affect us at all. We don't need it." Because I was worried. I was like, "Am I gonna talk like with a lisp or something?" And she's like, "No." She's like, she goes, "If it doesn't heal within a week, then go to the doctor." She's like, "But if it heals," she's like, "We don't need it." And sure enough, it tore, and it doesn't affect me or my speech. But I just remember that like probably is one of the most horrific things I have ever experienced in my life.
Oh, especially when you're bleeding and all that.
I'm like literally bleeding from my mouth. Yeah.
Oh.
And
like you said, it wasn't a good tongue pop.
Yeah, so we never like ended up hooking up after that. I don't know if he like freaked out too much or whatever happened, but yeah.
Yeah, he just tried to eat your tongue. Gross.
That's my horror story.
Maybe he's a cannibal.
Like in relation to Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right? No.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Aaron,
what's your horror hookup story?
It's probably everyone that dated me. That's
He's the horror.
I'm the horror.
He's the one people are telling stories about.
It's me.
Jessica.
I'm in here. It was you. Oh, like I remember we saw that meme. Sorry, off topic. And we couldn't figure out who we kept saying it through. Was it you?
Which one?
It's Jessica.
I love that movie.
He was the one always brought it up.
Jessica. He's like, I'm in
It was him, but like coming out of the it thing. Like
the sewer.
Yeah.
The drain.
And it said, "It's me, Jessica." Anyways, so off topic.
Yeah.
Mine. So I was going on a date with the guy, and date went great. And then we were going back home, and I thought he was taking me home, but he ended up turning towards his place.
Wait.
That was our date. I'm just kidding.
It's like, wait a minute, what?
What?
No, so back in the day, pre-Grinder.
Like gay.com days?
Yeah, fuck my gay.com, Adam for Adam, man for man. Those days.
I remember Adam for Adam. Yes.
Yeah. So I had this thing with like, like all gay boys love a straight man because it's like a challenge, and I just don't get it. But I broke with my ex, and I was always that jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, and my friends were like, just don't do it. And I'm like, but I can't. I gotta be with somebody. So I finally went on like gay.com. I met a guy, and so we hooked up, and it was good sex. And I was like, look, I'm not looking for anything, but I want to do this again with you. And he's like, yeah, me too. And he goes, I'm not looking for anything either. I'm on the down low. Okay, well, I'm like 18, so okay, whatever. So we keep continually hooking up, and went over to his house one day and knocked on the door. I'm like, hey, I'm here. And he's like, you have to go, my girlfriend's here. I was so disgusted. Like, I didn't know he was dating a woman.
No.
Yeah, so like, for me, I'm just like,
sounds about right.
Gross, dude. I mean, it wouldn't matter if he's a woman or another man. I mean, still it's the same, like,
right.
Surprised that you didn't realize he had a partner, man or woman.
Yes,
so now you're like the side hoe.
Yeah. There was another one too that I did, and the guy was hot, and I was like, this guy's out of my fucking league. And so I went to the house and I drove. It's like an hour drive, and I get there and And somebody answers the door. I'm like, oh, is your roommate home? And he's like, oh, no, you've been talking to me online. I'm like, no. That's not the picture. And he goes, yeah, that's my roommate's picture. And I'm like, what's your roommate? But anyways, I went inside and we had sex. And I left. That was an hour-ass drive. So.
Oh my gosh!
What? It was an hour.
So the person catfished you with their name, with their
he wasn't bad looking. He wasn't the best looking.
But he used his roommate's pictures to catfish you.
I'm really glad you said that because that leads me into my story.
Oh, okay.
Because my story is very similar. I think I was.
Wait, was you at the door?
It was me.
It was me,
Jessica. No.
Oh god.
I believe it was. I was got to be like 2021, somewhere around there. And I had got my car and I drove like an hour and a half. I drove all night. So yeah, an hour and a half, and it's somewhere like northern Illinois. I came from like Wisconsin, and I get to the guy's house, and I want to say it was like a gay.com where we were chatting through, and I haven't printed out MapQuest directions.
MapQuest directions.
Oh
my god!
The scary field with the scarecrow.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So I even printed out the directions, and I got all the way there, and I called the guy. He's like, yeah, you got to press the buzzer to get up to my apartment unit, and it's in the far suburbs, like there's not much around. And I go up to his unit, I knock on the door, he opens the door, and I'm like, where's he at? And he goes, oh, you're Cody, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for whatever his name was. And he's like, oh, it's me. And I'm like, 180, and I turned around and walked away.
Because it wasn't him completely,
or
it was didn't look like
not
him?
him.
They didn't have Photoshop back then. So.
At all.
Oh my god!
And I got to my car, and he called me, and he's like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, What do you mean? Where am I going?" He's like, "You're not gonna come up." And I'm like, well, "Why would I come up there, dude? Like you catfished me."
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like you look nothing like the photo. And I said, I'm not gonna give into that. And he's like, well, most guys usually do. Most guys just say, fuck it and come upstairs anyway. And I'm like, well, I'm not like other guys. Click. That was you.
So remember, kids, say no.
I just don't understand the whole catfishing thing. It's like, what makes you think that when you show up and you're a completely different person? Oh yeah, sure.
Because most gay boys are horny, and
but that's such a horrible excuse. Like I
was 18. I have integrity now, and I would not. Well, depends.
My god, yeah, the catfishing thing, I don't get it either.
It's like it's never for the better. It's always for the worse. Like,
100%.
You ever been catfished and they end up being like better looking than what they what they portrayed?
I got catfished, so I don't know. They made a whole show about it, so
I know, right?
They got money somewhere. Wow, that's great. Well, good for you for holding to and turning around. That's awesome. And like he said, like he called you back, like, where are you going? They fall for it all the time.
Yep.
So
they do. And
like
hopefully you guys don't do it. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, now I'm definitely way more like, like verify, please. Like, you have Snapchat, send me a live snap. Yeah. I've even made people like send me pictures like doing a specific like thing with their hand or a pose. Like be like, yo, like do this, in the photo and send it to me so I can make sure that it's really
leg in the air, flicking a nipple with the left hand.
No, there was a guy that we hooked up with that was like, give me 3 fingers.
That's all
Damn.
That's all he took was 3 fingers.
He wanted to see 3 fingers.
Yeah.
You don't do 2 because usually there's a lot of people that
a lot of people do peace sign, yeah.
Right. So you do 3, and then took a picture of me doing 3, and that solidified it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been getting more because I've been catfished a lot. Like it is ridiculous how many people do that. So now I'm like, no, I need you to have like get on Snapchat, send me a snap, send me a picture doing X, Y, and Z.
Have you guys noticed, like, even like on TikTok, or even the other apps, maybe Snap, X, Twitter, whatever? Like, I might get some like message requests,
Mm-hmm.
and it's sitting in like a pending box, right? Then you go open up the message request, and it's like, hey, like how are you? And you look at their profile, and like the profiles maybe got like 6 pictures, and it was just like started 4 months ago, right? And then they're like, where are you from? I'm like, yeah, no. Like, where are you from, sir, ma'am?
Sir, ma'am, not sir, ma'am.
Yeah.
They have pronouns.
So, and like, they always end up with like going down some path of like, I think you're cute or whatever, or
I could pay your bills.
Or the sugar daddy ones.
Oh yeah, if only those are real.
That they say, I'll give you all this money.
You gotta do nothing.
But first, give me your PayPal or your
or go get
your Cash App.
Go get a gift card and put money on it and give me the number, and I make sure you're real. Make sure you're real. You called me,
right?
You know me like that.
Like, or you ever see? I saw a meme where they were talking about like when you're on a website and you're purchasing something and it says like please verify, and it makes you check the box that I am not a robot. And I said to me, "This head bitch, you're the robot."
Like the pictures of the dog doing a cartwheel. Go ahead.
That was so funny.
So be careful, because if they ask you for like your Cash App, all that stuff, they're going to come back and say, well, you got to submit a $50 service fee to get the money. Like, come on.
The new one now is take pictures of your credit card app so I can see what your balances are. So then all they do is they don't care what it is. They then see it's a city card. So then they'll say, okay, well, I'm going to give you my bank number or my whatever, and you put it on your credit card and I'll pay it off. The problem with that is then their bank account's linked to your credit card, so they can transfer for money off your credit card onto their bank account. So don't fall for that shit either. Yes. Yeah.
So detailed.
It's a lot of crap. Right?
It's like
I'm just trying to work for $1.
It's frustrating because like there's so many of us that work hard and try to make a living and whatnot, and there's people out there that are very deceiving and
they working hard too. You know how hard it is to work on that, being a sugar daddy.
More like a Splenda daddy.
Right? She causes cancer. Yeah, you just gotta watch out. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I think that's
on the bad gay hookup stories.
Yeah, I mean,
that also led into other things.
I'm sure I have plenty. I have to think about it, but there would definitely be more in the future because I have a lot of
I'm sure we'll have more on this later.
Give us your bad stories in the comments.
Yes, we would love to hear. Give us a comment, like, share. Tell us about your bad hookup story or whatever it may be, a relationship story, and we'd love to hear from you guys. So, well, hopefully you liked our channel today, our episode. I'm sorry. We will probably be uploading this to YouTube, so please follow us on there as well. And like, comment, share as much as you want. Tell all your friends. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, gotta go.
Gotta go. Bye.